Childhood crushes I was down bad for. Let's get into it. All right, so for the first lovely lady on this list, we have the sensual, the luscious, the seductive green M&M. And before anyone calls me weird or says that I'm a gooner for being attracted to a fucking M&M, just know that you're right, okay? I am both of those things. But I mean, can you fucking blame me? Like, look at her, dude. Her juicy lips that you could just smooch all day. Her silky green skin you could caress for hours on end. Her dark, alluring eyes that make you want to commit unholy acts. Needless to say, she's a very, very fine specimen indeed. And I would be more than happy to procreate with her. Except, the hottest thing about the green M&M isn't her juicy lips, or her silky skin, or her dark, sexy eyes. It's her confidence. The green M&M knows how beautiful she is, and she's not afraid to flaunt the gifts she's been given. She's aware of the effect she has on all the other male M&Ms, and she uses that to her advantage. If it weren't for her confidence, she'd just be another pretty face, but she's so much more than that. She's an ambitious and very powerful woman who knows how to get to the top. And I have nothing but admiration and respect for her. So, yeah, the green M&M is 10 out of 10. The brown one and the purple one are inferior. And for anyone watching this who maybe just sort of happens to work for the M&M Corporation, fuck you for taking away her boots and giving her sneakers. If you were the one who made that decision, I hope you die a slow death. Now, I have absolutely no clue how the people at DreamWorks got away with making Shell from The Road to El Dorado, but good lord, I'm glad they did. And I can confidently say that Shell is the main reason as to why I'm straight. Like, if I wasn't straight before watching this movie, I definitely was afterwards. Except I have a little bit of an issue with DreamWorks for making her. And no, it's not because she's over-sexualized or because she's too inappropriate to be in a children's movie. It's because she set me up for disappointment. And by that, I mean I'm probably never gonna meet anybody who looks like Shell. Ever. Like, I don't think it's possible for childbearing hips of this caliber to exist in real life. And if they do, let's just say I'm gonna have to go on a little journey, if you get what I mean. Kidding, I would never become a passport bro, but if there's anyone watching this who maybe, sorta, kinda, just so happens to look like Shell, feel free to join my Discord and maybe we can work something out. Link is in the description below. Nah, I'm kidding. I know only guys watch my videos, but honestly, man, if I met a dude with hips like these, I'd probably give it a shot. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, so next up on this list, and probably my personal favorite, we have Psylocke from the Marvel Universe. Except, I'm not talking about this goofy ass version. Oh, no, no, no. I'm talking about this version. I don't think I need to explain myself when I say that 10-year-old me was pretty much head over heels in love with Psylocke from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I mean, for the love of God, look at those legs, dude. Sometimes I'd boot up the game just to button mash and watch her move around the screen. Actually, who the fuck am I kidding? I still do that sometimes. The horny ass developers over at Capcom knew what the fuck they were doing when they blessed us with the goddess that is Psylocke from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I cannot thank them enough for all of their hard work, if you get what I'm trying to say. Kidding, but you know those videos of women crushing watermelons in between their thighs? Yeah, well, let's just say I'd like to reenact those kinds of videos with her, except instead of her crushing a watermelon, she crushes my head instead. But aside from her breathtaking looks, she also radiates confidence. She's a master at martial arts, has mutant powers, and she has a very sophisticated British accent. So if she wanted to, she could kick my ass and then make me beans on toast right afterwards, or whatever they eat in England. And yes, I know that when it comes to fighting game baddies, Chun-Li is always the first girl that comes to mind, which is absolutely fine too, because I'd also let her crush my head in between her legs. But I think a lot of you guys are sleeping on Psylocke, and that's a major fucking issue. So yeah, Psylocke gets 100 out of 10. I let her do whatever she wants to me. I want her to have my kids. Okay, so this one's a bit of a deep cut because let's be honest, who the fuck actually remembers this show? But the lady conductor from Choo Choo Soul was my first exposure to Latinas as a kid. besides my mom, of course. And needless to say, I thank God for this woman every day of my life, because not only was she absolutely stunning, she could sing, she could dance, and she had her very own sense of style. I never thought a train conductor outfit could be so provocative, but she somehow managed to pull it off. And as much as I absolutely hate to acknowledge this, I know for a fact that her and the engineer dude were probably smashing behind the scenes, which still shakes me to my core to this day. And if I wasn't 3 years old at the time, maybe I would have had a chance, I don't know. All right, so before I name the last one on this list, I'm going to name a few honorable mentions because you know my little horny ass had way more. So here we go. Trini, the yellow Power Ranger, because I love Asian girls, or ABGs as the cool kids like to call them. The Sun-Maid Raisin Girl, because I love me a good wholesome and motherly woman. Lindsay from Total Drama Island, because even though she was stupid as fuck, she could still get it any day of the week, let's be real. Kim from Kickin' It, you know, she was pretty cute, even though she was low-key really masculine and probably a fucking lesbian. Debby Ryan from Jessie, because, I mean, do I really need to explain why? Lonnie from Lilo and Stitch, she was really, really thick. And Mrs. Butterworth. I'm sorry for making this video, by the way. All right, so last, but certainly not least, on this disgraceful list, we have Tsunade from Naruto. Because let's be honest, if you watched Naruto as a kid, you probably felt the same way about her that I did. Or still do. And I'd like to show her some love because I never hear anybody talk about her. I think the main reason why I love Tsunade so much is the fact that not only is she an older woman, which let's just say I have quite an affinity for, she also has a very nice set of, personality traits. Yeah, personality traits. And yes, I know she's a little rough around the edges. It can have a bit of a temper sometimes, but that just means she's a very no-nonsense kind of woman, and I very much admire that about her. I love myself a boss lady, what can I say? She's also like 70 years old and can stay young looking pretty much forever using her powers. And I think it's very nice that she has brown eyes and blonde hair instead of the typical inferior blonde hair, blue eyes combo that everyone seems to like so much. And honestly, I'd go as far as to say that Tsunade might just be my ideal woman. She's smart, she's independent, she has a great personality. I mean, come on, what's not to love? Well, I mean, I guess she does have a gambling addiction, and I'm pretty sure she's an alcoholic, but I don't care about all that. Bottom line is, Tsunade is wifey material, and if you think I'm delusional and somehow disagree with this take, that's okay. You're entitled to your own opinion. But just know that I hate you, and I kind of maybe sort of wish ill things upon you.